Assalamu alaikum. Dear viewers, in this video we will discuss the remaining tools from here. Starts from the properties and we'll discuss the groups, utilities, clipboard and view in this video. In the previous videos we have discussed the tools that are available in the home tab till here, blocks. These tools have been discussed in the previous videos. So we will proceed to the next category of tools that are the properties in the home tab. So here the first one in the properties category tools, the first one is match properties. By using this tool you can match the properties of one object with the another. So to explain this tool with the help of example, so let's start with the example. So we are drawing an object. So click enter, and here we have to work in a layer 1, and here we have to draw another object. So now by the match property tools we want to match the properties of this object with this. So first by clicking on the match, then in the command line it requires to select the source object. So for us the source object is this. So now we have selected the source object. Now in the command line it requires to select the destination object. For us the destination for object is this one, so we have to select this object, this and this. So by the match properties tools we have matched this object, a set of object with this object. So this is the function of the match properties. So now we have to proceed to the next tool, which is the color. To change the color of the line by layer. So through these colors you can select anyone as per your desire. So you can select the color. In here you can change the weight or line weight setting. So these are the different options from which you can select your desired line weight. And the third one is the line type. From here you can select, or you can select from here, or you can load different types of lines here. From here you can select your desired line. So I want to select this one, so okay, well it comes to this window. From here we can now select, so by here we can select this line. So these are the tools associated with the properties. uh, so you can use any of these tools as per your requirements and depending on your drawing type and what you are drawing in the workspace. So let's proceed to the next category of tools, that is the groups. In the groups you can make or create. This is the sub tool in the group category, which is the group. You can create a group from this by using this tool, and you can ungroup by using this tool, and you can group edit. You can edit the group by using this tool, and you can use these tools to for the selection on off of the group. So first we have to create a group. So as you can see that this is a set of objects. So we have, this is an object, this is an object. So we are going to make a group from this. So first we will select it, and then we'll click on simply on the group tool. So here you can see it is written that a group has been created. So now this acts like a group. Now this is a group, and here, due to the hanging of the software, so I will try it again. So this is now acting is a group. So here you can, the next tool, so this is a group has been created, and now you can ungroup a group. You can also make it ungroup. So now I want to make it ungroup, so we'll select and then we'll click on the ungroup. So now it has, a group has exploded, you can see here. Now we have to create it again, so we'll click select and then we'll click on the group. The next tool after the ungroup is the group edit. Through this you can edit your group. So I have to draw a circle here and one circle here. Now I want to select and then apply the, click on the group edit. So in the command line it requires to either add objects or remove objects or rename. So I want to add an object, so we'll click on add, then select the object. So we'll select this circle, also the bigger circle, and then we'll click on enter. So this will now act as a whole group. So when I am selecting, so you can see when I am selecting the, when I am selecting this, so the circle is also getting to select, means it acts as a single group. So the next tool is the group selection on up. If we click on this, so the group will be selected. As you can see that the group has been selected. By one click you can select the group. So we'll click here, This is a group which is unselected, and this is the group now it has been selected by one click. So you can use these tools to play with the group or groups of objects. So now we have to proceed to the next tools, and first we have to erase all the objects that we have drawn here. So now we have to proceed to the next tool, which is the different tools available in the utilities category, in which the first one is the measure. So we have to draw a line of and this is another. So now we have to use these tools in order that you understand that how it works and what is the function of this. In the drop down menu in the measure, uh, here the first one is the quick, the second one is the distance, radius, angle, area, and volume. So by clicking on the quick, so it asks to measure the distance, radius, so we will click on the distance. Now it requires to specify the first point. So let's suppose this is the first point, and now it requires to select the second point. So this is the second point. So the distance is in x direction is 0, in y direction the distance is this much, and in the z direction it is also 0 because this is a vertical line in the y direction. So y has a magnitude and z axis and x axis has a magnitude of 0. So through this we can measure the distance. So let's go to the third option, the second option, which is the distance. So by clicking on this, so in the command line we have to specify the first point and we have to select the second point. So the distance is this much in x direction and this much in y direction and z direction 0, because we have selected the first we have select this point and then we have selected this point, so the line was inclined, so it has a magnitude in the x direction and the y direction. So in the x direction this much, and in the y direction this is this much, and in z direction it is 0. So now proceed to the next options in the measure with the radius. If there is a circle, so we can measure the radius. So click on the circle, we have to draw a circle. Now to measure the radius, so click on the radius. Now select arc or circle, so we have to select the circle. So the radius of this circle is 5.0752, and diameter is 2 times of the radius, which is 10.1505. So you can use these tools to directly measure the distance or radius, or the next is the angle you can measure. You can also measure the area. To measure the area, so we have to select to measure the angle, so click on the angle, so select arc line, so we have to select on the line, and then it asks to select on the second line, so the angle is 90. It will automatically give the angle when we select the final line. So the angle between this line and this line is 90. And the next one is the area. So click on the area. So in the command line it requires to specify the first corner. So for us the first corner is this. Now it requires to specify the next point. So this is the next point, and now it requires to specify the next point, so we have to select this. And now if you enter, it will give the area, but we have to go to this point, and now we have to click enter. So the total area was equal to this much, 182.1725 and the parameter is this much, 57.9506. So by using these, you can also measure the volume. So these are the utilities that are available here that you can use to find your desired uh, thing, like distance, volume, area, radius, angle, depending on your requirements. So now we have to proceed to the next tools that are available in the utilities, which is the quick select. By quick select, you can select anything quickly. So click on the quick select, then OK. So all the things has been selected. The next tool is the in the utilities is the select all. By clicking on this, so all the objects in the workspace will be selected. Once I just click on the select all, so all the objects has been selected. You can also select these objects on the whole objects in the workspace by the shortcut is by Control A. And also now the next utility is the calculator. You can use this calculator to calculate your desired calculations. So here this is the simple calculator, and you can also use the scientific, and you can also use unit conversion. So these are the different sub tools available in the calculator, and which is the most important during your drawing. You are working to draw your drawing, design drawing. In some cases and at some locations, you will need the calculator to calculate your desired uh, distance or area or volume or any other linear dimensions. So the calculator is, you can access the calculator easily from here. So these all are the tools categorized in the utilities tools in the home tab. So now we have to proceed to the next utilities tools that are available in the home tab is the clipboard. In the clipboard, these are the simple things. I think you are already familiar with this. How to paste a block, paste a hyperlink, paste to original coordinates, and paste special. So these are the different options available in the paste tool. And the next one is the cut tool, and the shortcut is for the cut tool is Control X. And so by this you can cut the object. So if I will apply, so I will select it, I will click on the cut, so it has been cut, and now I have to paste, so we'll click on the paste, so it has been pasted here. This is the function, these are the function of this and this tool. So the next one is the copy. So you can click here and we'll click here, and then to select the base point you can select and then click on the copy. So the objects will be copied. Simply it's copy tools to be are used in the. So we will select the object, and now we will enter. So through this you can copy the object. So these are the simple tools associated with the clipboard. The next tool, which is the last tool in the home tab, is the view. Through this you can view your object as in term of from model space or in term of from inventor. So these are not working now here in this software. So this simply is the view of the object in these two categories. So this is simple. You can easily apply by selecting a click on this or by selecting click on this as per your requirement. So these was all the tools that we have discussed in this video and in the previous two videos, or came in the home tab, and it plays a very important role while you are constructing your drawing. So now if you have any question till these in these all these tools available in the home tab, you can ask in the comment section and inshallah I will reply. So thank you for watching, and in the next video we will discuss in detail about the different tools available in the insert tab and its functions. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you in next video.